One of my biggest inspirations behind starting Roundglass is to make well-being accessible to everyone around the world. Roundglass Foundation was founded upon the principles of holistic well-being, focusing on empowering individuals and communities to lead better lives by building programs that teach self-reliance, coexistence, and sustainability. Roundglass Sustain is an initiative that is passionate about discovering and protecting India's wildlife and its habitats, so all living things can benefit now and in the future. While visiting Doha, Qatar, I stopped by a biodiversity farm called Heenat Salma, an eco-conscious oasis that celebrates sustainability, community development, and finding a connection between the people and the land. We talked about holistic farming and how growing food in the desert can potentially change how we all look at farming in the future. This is an organic farm. Now, what is the difference? Is there a difference between an organic farm, a regenerative farm, and a permaculture farm? Is there any difference in all of them?
Yes, there is. The organic farm could not be permaculture or regenerative. It can follow only the organic certification. But when we are in regenerative farming, there is another way of working with nature and how we consider the soil as the more important than in the other kind of farming. Permaculture will go deeper in the program. It's not only about production, it's also about the activities you are doing, is how you manage your resources and how you, for example, you use your grey water, you filtrate it, and how you use this cycle between the animals and your garden. So there is more and more aspects.
How exportable is this concept to other farms in other countries?
So this concept of holistic farming and ecotourism is a little bit a new concept all over the world. So there is many farms blooming in many countries, but in here in climate change, in extreme condition, we can really help to understand which kind of crops and how we can manage more and more the resources, and also to see the resilience of some plants. We are building our seed bank, so I think this will be one of the things we can help in the region, and also all the compost we are developing, the microorganisms adapted to the soil here, it's also will bring another kind of farming and how we can regenerate the ecosystem. Instead of thinking only production, we will think more ecosystem.
I met with Brahim in the organic farming area, where he told me about their goal to grow food that is tolerant to the challenging weather. So you plan to continue scaling the farm, keeping it more and more complete with everything from dairy, farm animals, growing more crops, different kind of crops, and just scaling it.
And the challenge to make it the whole year.
Okay.
Not only on the season, no, even in summer.
Okay.
Which is hard. We are trying to make tolerant plants, tolerant vegetable, to let our production in same level or less.
So you want to be able to farm all year round. So all year round you have some crops coming up or different kinds of crops coming up.
Exactly.
And then integrating the entire ecosystem with dairy. You already have production, you have composting, you have farm animals, and you want to kind of close the whole loop.
All what you can find in farm, this is our plan.
And eventually I think you want to make sure that nothing is required as input. The farm generates everything itself. Awesome.
Exactly.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Thank you.
I think everywhere in the world should be doing this.
Sure.
No?
Yeah, especially in countries that they have the capacity to do this.
Yeah. Well, if you can do it here,
easily.
if you can do it here, we can do it anywhere.
We can do it anywhere, exactly.
That's right.
That's why we are doing it here.
Yeah.
We want to show to the others that you can do it.
Yeah.
It's not hard, it's not impossible. You can try.
I can just eat it?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I just died and went to heaven. It's so good. Brahim and Sumia took me to gather the food I will be making later at the Heenat Salma kitchen. You know, I just want to let you know that I've never harvested in my life. Is it difficult?
No, it's
very easy.
Is it? Yeah. Are you sure?
Sure, we'll make it
because
easy
I don't
for
like to
you.
work. I like to relax. I like to just sit back, relax, and breathe.
You have to do it.
After spending the afternoon on the farm, I took all of my harvested ingredients to Chef Ivan for a true farm-to-table cooking class.
So, idea of this salad is kind of hidden treasure. We will hide some ingredients and then we will unfold it by the process of eating. But first, I think it's great to make a dressing.
You make me do the work.
Okay,
Saying,
nice.
Sunny, you do all the work.
What
What do you say? Is that possible?
Yes, it's more than possible.
You know, as we are making this salad, we grated the lemon over there, mixed it with the olive oil, understanding our ingredients. It is really fascinating because not only is it's an understanding of the food that we're preparing, we're going to eat, but in the process of doing this, harvesting, making the salad together, we're building a connection with the food.
Okay, next stage is cutting vegetables. And then we do same thing with pear. As thin as it possible. It have to be even transparent.
Look at that.
We need this size.
thin?
Yes, this thin. This also works for our dish.
See, don't mess with an Indian chef. Wannabe.
Now we take fresh greens. We take our dressing and a bit
Nice.
put it on it.
Very nice.
But then we want to hide it.
Imagine how the greens are feeling. Imagine I cover you so that nobody can see you. How nice is that?
It's always nice to add something bright. Okay, cool. And the only thing we need is to add a little bit more dressing. So that's it.
Now we have a salad,
Now we have a
a
salad.
farm-to-table green salad, looking delicious. I can't wait to eat. Delicious.